Hi friends, thank you very much for clicking ABC English. Friends, today on this podcast we are going to discuss the usage of different types of conjunctions. Some of the questions are here and I think you will be very much beneficial if you watch the video till the end. So first question, she was wise, blank space, she was poor. My dear friends, you can see here the sentence is she was wise and another clause that is she was poor. My dear friends, these are not similar. These are just having opposite ideas. So we have to use but. When there is the similar idea at that time, we have to use and. As it is different idea, so we have to use but. Next question. He waited for me. Blank space. I came back. Actually, two options are there: until and unless. My dear friends, until it refers time and unless it refers condition. And here you can see some person, this subject is waiting for me. Obviously, it is related. After that, there will be time. This cannot be the condition. I am back. I came back. Obviously, it is a time. So we have to write down until. This is the correct answer. Now, the patient had died, blank space, the doctor came. We have to choose before or after. Friends, both these words are subordinating conjunctions here. And you can see this is the first action, the patient had died. That is why it is past perfect. And the doctor came or the doctor reached after the death. So obviously we have to write down before. Actually, this is the first part and it is done before this second one, before this second action. That's why we are writing down before. Now question number 4. Both Tina blank space Meena are beautiful. My dear friends, you can see as well as and. Friends, actually as it is this determiner both it is written, so obviously it is a compound. Actually it's a compound conjunction, both is always followed by and this is the first clue. And the second one is if any word is joined with any noun, suppose Tina as well as Meena, if it would be the sentence at that time, we had to write down here is, because after as well as whatever we write down, that is not important. That is the part of the subject, not the actual subject. Actual subject would be Tina, so it would be is, but here you can see it is are. That means we have to write down here and, or the first I just told you, this is the combination both and. Next question number 5. I want to know blank space has called out my name. Friends, two options are there: who and whom. Who is the subjective form and whom is the objective form, you know it. So here you can see this is the subject, this is the verb, and to know this is the object of this verb. So this part is completed and here you can see has called, this is the has called out. Actually this is the verb, and my name, this is actually complement. So subject is missing, so we have to take one subject. So here we have to write down who is the subject of this subordinate clause, and it is also doing the activity of subordinating conjunction. So actually two roles are there. In one side it is subordinating conjunction and it is also the subject of this subordinating clause. So we have to write down who here. Next question number 6. The people know God is Almighty. Friends, here two options are there, that and if. My dear friends, you know if is used for condition, and it is not the condition, it is the fact, and a fact is joined by the term that, so we have to write down that here. The sentence will be, the people know that God is Almighty. Friends, this is the correct answer. Next one, hardly had we reached the station, blank space, the train departed. So the options are when and then. Friends, hardly, scarcely, barely, these are followed by when always. So we have to write down when here. No sooner is followed by then. But here it is hardly. So hardly, scarcely, rarely, barely, everything is followed by when. So we have to choose when. Next, 8. Either you, blank space, your sister has done it. So the options are or and nor. My dear friends, this is basically compound alternative conjunctions. Either is always followed by or, and neither is followed by nor. But here it is written either, so we have to choose or. In question number 9, blank space, you came, I shall go. I shall go, this is the principal part. So here we have to choose the subordinate part, and here you can see though and if. Two options are there. If it is used for condition, and though it is used for contrast. Friends, here there is no contrast. Contrast means just opposite idea. But here it is not the opposite idea. It is not the opposite of this one, or this one is not the opposite of this one. It's just a condition. If you come, I shall go. So we have to write down if. That means if this condition is fulfilled, this part will be a true one. My dear friends, I think you can understand. Next, question number 10. He would rather die, blank space, beg. It is then, but. My dear friends, would rather, would sooner, it is followed by then. So we should use he would rather die than beg. So it is the correct answer. My dear friends, I think you enjoyed the video, and this part will be very much helpful for you for any kind of competitive exam. So my dear friends, if you like this video, if you like this information, I would like to request you to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. So my dear friends, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.